over in the chair.
Hey, welcome to Tribe TMI. We're thankful you're tuning in with us. We're in the youth room, and Tim's in the middle, and Tim's in charge. Go, Tim.
So today we're talking about...
Look how quick he went.
The camp, right?
He talked about how he would freeze up.
Yeah,
I'm like,
last time I did, but I learned.
He learned.
It's like a recycling.
He learned. He not burnt. He learned.
One way, you recycle yourself and you become better.
Tim, you're going to start a process. You got to...
And it went down.
And it went down.
20 spots left.
Whoa.
Unbelievable.
Yes.
Yes.
So if you're
Sign up.
watching this and your kid is not signed up for camp because you got a busy life, go ahead and get them in there. We would love to fill those spots in the next couple of weeks.
Yes.
And that would be cool. If you know people who aren't going to camp, ask them to see what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
If you know people and want to let us know, we'll check in on them because we want people to go to camp because it's going to be different. It's going to be special. It's going to be good. So,
Yeah, of course.
and if you're an 8th grader going into 9th grader, we've never done this before for our rising 9th graders.
Mm-hmm.
We are working hard, or I should say Rachel's working hard. She's kind of crowded in her workspace because she's working so hard. With what? Rachel, tell them.
Well, we're going to have something special
We're not going to tell you what it is.
to give you each day
Oh.
at camp. 8th graders. Our
Only 8th
graders.
grade.
Only 8th grade. Only the rising 9th graders.
Yes.
Yes.
And so there is something you will get every day to remind you that you are a rising 9th grader
And that you're at camp.
and that you're at camp and that you are awesome and that we're thankful you're there and that
You will hopefully have it for the rest of your life.
you're
Yes.
like literally when you get married one day, the person that you'll spend the rest of your life with will be like, what the world is this? And you'll say,
Remember 2025
we can't get rid of this.
of June
It's
16th.
from camp.
It's from
Exactly.
camp. It touched my heart how special it was. And so, and if the dude or the dudette that you're looking at married looks at you and go, that's dumb, kick him to the curb.
Yeah. They're not worthy of being married.
That was funny. Right there. That was funny. So sign up for camp. And if you're signed up for camp, I'm excited. You'll be getting a lot of information from Rachel. And if you want to send her gift cards for all of her hard work, feel free to do that. Awkward silence. All right. just
I'm
kidding.
not going to say
She's
no.
not
Just kidding.
gonna say no to that. And so, and also, we want to give a big shout out, thank you, to all of the leaders and students that went to the Love Life rally.
This past Saturday.
Yeah. What was your thoughts?
It was good. First time going.
What did you think about it?
It was eye opener.
It was an
an
eye-opener.
eye opener for me.
What was it?
It wasn't really that big of a protest
No.
towards against us.
Yeah.
But there were some times where the other side, the pro-choice, were doing things that were eye-opening for the students at least.
Like what? What are you talking about?
A couple of them were videoing us.
Yes, they were
doing
trying to
some-
intimidate us.
Yes,
It was
they
kind
were
of interesting.
Definitely.
doing some gestures also.
Oh, was there? Okay.
Yeah. So a lot of the students were like, "Oh, I can't believe people would actually do that."
Yeah.
I was like, "Well, welcome to reality." But the reality is controlled by God.
That's right.
So
That's right.
you
That's right.
have no fear.
There was a good turnout there for our time of prayer and worship, and then for our prayer walk time. I thought they did it well. What did you think about it, Rachel?
That had
Have
been
you
a-
done that before? You've done
Yes.
it
So I went when I was in the college ministry several years ago. And it was it's sad to say that it was kind of the same.
Yeah.
Not in the sense that
Not a bad
that
thing.
Love Life's mission, but that we still have to do this
I know.
like 6 years later.
I know.
But it's definitely every time you go, like the shock doesn't go away.
Yeah.
Like you really are touched by that environment and being there. You feel the heaviness of it,
Yeah.
and you kind of are thinking, well, I knew that those kind of things are happening in our city and
And in
other
the country
places,
and in the world.
but when you're there, you feel
It's
it
like-
more. It's different.
Yeah, and I think what you're saying, it's like you never get over that you're standing across the street from a place where babies are murdered. I mean, you're actually right, and it's legal.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you are watching cars go in, and you're watching them come out, and you know, because that's all they do at this place. It's not a hey, I'm pregnant, I need vitamins. It's not, hey, I'm pregnant, I need diapers. Hey, I'm pregnant, I need to see. It is literally designed to kill the innocent human being inside of the mother. And so we're hoping, just like one of the middle school girls said, so we're praying that we don't have to go back next month because it's shut down. That's exactly what we're praying for.
Yeah.
And so, but thank you for those that went and those that were praying for us and those that were praying for the students. And for the adults that went, I'm just super thankful to partner with you guys in service in that event. Thank you for taking a Saturday to be a part of that.
Yeah.
But also, I just want to give a shout out to all of our leaders. Man, it's
Thank
just
you, tribe leaders.
so awesome. And if you're a parent and you come across a person who's a tribe leader, just give them a big old hug or just give them gift cards.
Gas gift cards.
I'm just
Gas gift cards are the best.
We're just kidding. I don't know why I'm talking about gift cards. No pressure. I'm just being funny. And so we're very awesome. Thank you for being a part of that. And so sign up for camp. We are still in Colossians, going to move to 1 Thessalonians in the next couple of weeks through the summer. And it's going to be awesome.
Yep.
It's going to be awesome. What else are we going to talk about? What else will you talk about for TMI?
We could tell them the theme days for camp.
Oh!
Holla.
So Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at camp, since they're full days, we have what's called a theme day. It's usually like for the first
It's
half
for the
of the
morning.
day.
It's for the morning.
Yep.
Unless you're
and
crazy enough want to wear it all day.
We kind of gave you a hint a few weeks
Did
ago
we?
that
What
it
did
was
we
going to
say?
be holidays.
Holiday.
But now we're going to tell you which holiday.
Are you ready?
I am ready.
I don't exactly know what days they are, but I'm just going to pretend like I know them. On Tuesday, it is Luck of the Irish.
St. Patrick's Day.
St. Patrick's Day!
You're gonna wear green.
Yes.
Lots of
You're
green.
gonna wear.
The green team, I guess, will get extra points that day.
Maybe. Unless you don't do a good job. All right. On Wednesday, ho, 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 ho.
Christmas.
On the beach.
Because it's summertime.
Yes.
Yes.
And we're going to
And hot outside.
we're going to exchange presents.
And wear jorts.
Presents might be gift cards. Just kidding. Just joking. And on Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday. Because we leave on Friday.
Oh, say can you. 4th of July, baby. Woo! America.
Mark.
Wait,
We love
this
it.
one.
We just, independence.
You're looking at the camera.
It's
you're like, wait,
Independence
the reverse.
Day. Independence Day. We're excited.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun.
Do not bring fireworks.
No.
Yes.
No,
Thank
firecrackers.
you.
No sparklers.
No
Or,
sparklers.
Leave it to Tim to bring up something I should have thought about.
and for Independence Day, no political.
Yeah, don't go
wear.
crazy.
Yes.
Don't go crazy.
Just red, white, blue.
Just red, white, and blue, America.
Tie American
America.
flag around your
America.
neck, I guess. I don't know.
America. Or hey, you know what? You know
Capture
what?
a bald eagle on your arm.
I'm
and
even
walk
gonna
around
say
with
this.
it.
What if and if for some reason you just you come from you're from a different and you're an independent country and you want to celebrate its independence? It's Independence Day. What? Did you touch his heart?
Oh, he's laughing about
Tim just felt called to the mission field. What,
I
Tim?
was just thinking of like a kid coming up with like a Donald Trump.
Oh, it'll happen. Which
It
would
has
be-
happened.
It has happened.
It has
And it
happened.
will be fun. It'll be fine. So we are excited about camp. Want you to be a part of that. It's gonna be fun.
Yes.
It's gonna be fun. But most importantly, camp it's fun. But I need you to hear this. The main purpose of camp is to get into the Word, spend some time in discipleship, give opportunities for students who don't know Christ to hear the gospel again in a different context. That is why we do camp. Leaders and parents watching this as partners, we don't do camp to take your students off and do silly things only.
Just to hang out.
Yeah, we don't take them off to do activities that are like free time activities. No. Those things are baked into the cookie. But the main thing is we want to get them in the Word. We want to get them to worship the Lord. We want to get them to learn how to grow in the Word of God. That is the purpose of camp. So that's that you need to know that. And so if your student comes home and they're disappointed they didn't have 8 hours of free time,
Sorry.
yeah, camp's not for you. Camp's not for you. This camp's not for you. And so we want you to be a part of that. So that's a big deal.
Exactly
Is that
right.
cool?
Yeah.
So cool.
Too much
So-
sweetness, it makes the cookie not good.
Makes your belly upset.
So the sweetness comes from the Lord.
I'm just gonna let Tim keep going.
We'll see where this goes.
We can stop right there.
There you go. All right. Anything else we need to bring them in on? Anything else?
Should we talk anything about tribe? Because we usually share a little piece of tribe. Like,
Oh, tribe life.
like we could talk about.
Okay, I'm going to share something, and y'all fill in. Have you ever noticed that in tribe life, middle school students can get caught up in some pretty crazy stuff?
Yeah.
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 Ever notice?
Yeah.
And so, partners and
It's like
parents,
flashbacks.
I think it's important. I think it's important to listen, but I also think it's important to help your students move past it.
Yes.
Yes, because in tribe life, there's a lot of emotion in the room. There's a lot going on, and sometimes the thing that was significant on Wednesday that happened at tribe midweek was significant on Wednesdays. And when your student shares it with you, which is great, if you bring it back up Friday, they're probably already over it on Thursday. And so sometimes it's just a gauge of going, okay, I listened to you, that's all, let's move on. Unless it's something that needs to be addressed, but then after it's addressed, parents, it's really important, and leaders, it's important to help your students move on from an issue as opposed to helping them revisit it over and over again. And so just wanted to say that, because in tribe life, man, they'll be mad today with somebody, and before the night's over, they're best friends.
Yep.
They're really best friends. And I've known some adults and some parents sometimes, and I love you, and who the student has moved on and they're back to best friends, but the parent is still mad at the student that hurt their student. So you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
so help them out. Let us help them out.
Be huggers. And be lovers.
Be huggers, not haters.
Talk it out. Be
Talk
like,
it out. Yeah.
What's your
So-
feelings?
Yes, because I will say this, we are actually, I would say Tim and Rachel are incredible at this. They're incredible at listening to your students, but also realizing that they're gonna be okay. If there's something significant that needs to be addressed, it will be addressed appropriately. But even the stuff that's no big deal still needs to be listened to and processed, and then helping your student move on. And so just to let you know that. And so I think it's important because it's important at the moment, but that moment will pass.
Yeah.
And sometimes, like, even as adults, we can kind of, we're thinking of something in our head, we kind of make it grander than it
Yeah, yeah.
actually is.
Yeah.
But when we say it out loud to someone else, we're kind of like, well, that kind of sounds silly.
Yeah, yeah.
And so sometimes letting your student talk about the issue and
Yeah.
getting them to, quote unquote, use their words.
Yes, oh, good word.
It sounds elementary, but really, if you help them to learn to describe what's going on, what they're feeling, what they're thinking, it will help them work through that process a little bit better. Because sometimes not giving it words and not describing it and not defining what's going on gives it a little bit more power, and it seems
that's
like a big thing when it actually really isn't.
That's
So,
right. It's kind of like when you're dreaming, and it's kind of a scary dream, and you're running from this thing that's scaring you, but you don't really realize what you're running for. And so you're running and you're scared. It's a dream. But somewhere in your dream, you learn, just turn around and face it. And you turn around, and it's a Chihuahua puppy who just wants to jump up in your arms.
Chihuahuas are kind of scary, though.
They are scary. Maybe that was the wrong one. Maybe I should have done a
Let's try
Frenchie.
Bernedoodle.
A Frenchie. A Frenchie. A Frenchie. Let's do a Bernedoodle.
A
You
doodle.
you guys. She said, I just want to play.
The doodles.
And so your whole dream wasn't a nightmare. It was actually an opportunity
To wake up.
to wake up and go to work. So I don't know. So with that said,
Okay.
that's just a little nugget
nugget.
of truth. Little nugget of
And
truth.
Everybody
tell
likes
your
nuggets.
kids that they can talk to us.
Yeah.
Because there will be times where something happens and then we don't know about it, and the next thing you know, you give us a call and we're like,
Oh.
was it what?
It doesn't happen a lot, but that's really
Yeah,
true.
it happens
But-
occasionally.
But it's really important. Like we actually have to exercise this at camp sometimes, because what we tend to like to do is like if for some they can't take cell phones to camp. By the way, newsflash if you didn't know that.
But there's a phone there.
But if your student were here and they're calling because of an issue that happened on midweek, you might need to come address it. But the question you should ask is, have you told a leader there yet? Because you can help them by helping them come tell us what's going on so that we can address it even before you come if if it's something they need to be picked up about but always say, have you told the leaders there so that we can know what's going on?
So,
Very helpful.
Because it might head off. It might save you a trip. Might save you a trip. It might.
it might save you a dream.
Unless, of course, you
from
want to come to
Chihuahua.
Chick-fil-A, huh? My what?
Might save you a dream from Chihuahuas.
It might, yeah, them Chihuahua dreams, man. Yeah, that wasn't a good story, but that's okay. So with that said, anything else?
No.
Tim, you did a good job leading this one.
Thank you.
I'm kind of sad I didn't get coffee today.
I know.
I was a
we're-
little tired. And I was
Just
a little
water.
looking for the coffee.
It's just flavored
Inflation.
water. Polar,
LaCroix.
LaCroix, what is it? Razzle.
Black
Black
raspberry.
raspberry.
Black raspberry.
With 2 Z's.
With 2 Z's. And so, but we're thankful. Thank you guys. And so with that said, we say bye.
Bye. Oh, thumbs up,
Oh,
sorry.
yeah.
All right. Oh, wait.